Welcome back. It's not always easy to know the right choice to make when it comes to our kids' dental health, especially when we're seeing conflicting information on social media.
I know. So do our kids need braces, for example? Should we be concerned about radiation and X-rays? There are so many decisions to be made. So here to help us navigate the do's and the don'ts for kids' dental work, dentist and founder of Pace Dental, Dr. Derek Chung, is back. Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
Of
you.
course. Now listen, I am a parent, so I should know the answer to this one, but I don't. So at what age should you start taking your child to the dentist?
So we really want to start establishing a positive relationship. That's the most important thing. So we say within the first year or within the first 6 months of them getting their first teeth. So it's a lot earlier than what we might think.
Really?
Yeah. We want a good relationship. We want to familiarize them with the dentist.
I am late.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to that social media thing, because
Yes.
I've been hearing this all over the place. Some dentists have been encouraging parents on social media, turn down the X-rays for your kids, early radiation exposure, etc. So should very young kids be getting X-rays? Yes or no?
I have this conversation a lot with parents. It's a hot topic. And nowadays with digital dental x-rays, the radiation is so much lower than the traditional analog films that we grew up with that it's a very safe procedure. We equate like a small set of those like cavity detector x-rays that we might get at like a checkup or a cleaning to a child spending maybe 4 or 5 hours in the sun at the beach. So it's relatively safe. And we want to remember that the possible benefits, the benefits of getting the x-rays far outweigh the possible negative impacts. So we want to be able to detect and diagnose orthodontic issues early, developmental issue early, cavities as early as possible. Cavities on baby teeth, the enamel is much thinner and it's softer. You'll see on here, on the right side, that's a baby tooth. And you can see the enamel's very thin, the outer protective shell, that nerve is really, really big in proportion to the size of the tooth. On the left side, you see that on an adult tooth, the enamel's very thick, and the inside, that dark area, is really small. So for a cavity to spread and cause a toothache, an infection on a baby tooth, that happens really fast. So we need to get the x-rays, address them early.
Okay. Listen, there's similar discussions online about fluoride treatments. Are they important for kids?
Another hot topic,
Yeah.
right? So fluoride, we do feel, is a safe procedure. The most important thing, because it helps with remineralizing cavities, it helps make teeth stronger. The most important thing is that your kids are not swallowing toothpaste. That's the most common way to get too much fluoride in the body. So you want to monitor, make sure they're not swallowing the toothpaste. The American Academy of Pediatrics does recommend fluoride in the toothpaste. A rice grain size amount on a toothbrush for kids 0 to 3, pea size amount 3 to 6, and when they go see the dentist for the cleanings and the checkups, we do recommend the fluoride treatments every 6 months.
Okay.
So we do like it.
We like it.
Okay.
Yeah, just not too much.
Not too much. Let's get back to the cavities for a second. What about fillings? And so are we doing fillings for little kids? Are we not doing fillings? And is it typical to do fillings on baby teeth? Or do you have to wait? Because they're going to fall out anyway.
Yeah, that's what parents say sometimes. And it's so important. We got to act on these baby cavities fast because, you know, as I said, the enamel's thinner, it's softer, it's going to penetrate through that tooth, go straight to the nerve, cause a toothache, maybe an infection much more quickly than in an adult. So we have to be judicious. And the other thing is that why wait? We want to be conservative. We want to keep as much of that healthy, beautiful tooth as possible. So address the cavity while it's small so that it doesn't compromise the structural integrity of that baby tooth, leading to more problems as they get older.
Okay, so you are doing fillings in kids'
We
teeth,
do,
in
we
baby
do,
teeth.
because they can get aggressive very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one caveat.
Okay.
When you see a baby cavity or a small cavity on a baby tooth and that tooth is expected to fall out in the next month or two, we can leave it. Don't make that decision alone. Do it with your dentist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my older son has some major sensory issues, so going to the dentist is very hard for him. Is it worth paying $1,000 to put a child to sleep during fillings, or are there safety concerns with that? This has never occurred to me.
This is very individualized to that specific child. So every kid's tolerance for dental work or their past experiences, good or bad, are very different. So we need to treat every child individually. And I try to avoid it if we can. So if it's 1 or 2 cavities, the child is good, we're friends, you know, good behavior, we can bang it out in a couple minutes. No sedation at all. Mild sedation, I might do if there's like maybe 3, 4 cavities or we expect there to be a little bit of a behavioral challenge, I'll do it in my office. Moderate and deep sedations will often refer to like a specialist, a pediatric dentist, and a lot of times that's done in a hospital setting when we have more cavities, 5, 10 cavities. Baby root canals, silver crowns, 3, 4, 5 hours of work, deep sedation, they're fully asleep, and just bang it out, get it all done.
Okay.
So it is worth it sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is worth it.
Here's another big one, tooth discoloration. Like we like to have white teeth as adults.
Yep.
Is it normal for kids to have yellowing or discolored teeth? And if so, when is it a problem? When is it not a problem? What do we do about it?
So it can depend. Some discolorations I'm not worried about, they're normal. Baby teeth sometimes are a little bit darker than adult teeth. The enamel's thinner, so they can be a little bit darker. Cavities, the beginning signs of cavity, they show up as like a white, chalky type of appearance, and they can turn into something that's like more dark brown. Something called fluorosis, which we see in kids sometimes. It's when there's too much fluoride being ingested in the body, and it can lead to a change in the mineralization of the enamel. Mild, moderate, and severe here. It starts off white, chalky, kind of mottled, and when it gets really severe, it turns into like this orange-red. So we want to watch out for that. Make sure the kids aren't swallowing toothpaste. If there's any type of trauma on a tooth, so if you're at soccer practice and they get hit in the face with a ball or something, your tooth can turn into this kind of red-gray color. It actually means the tooth is dead. Go and see your dentist.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
This is so fascinating, Dr. Chung. Thank you so much.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you. Fascinating. I think we learned something.
We definitely did.
Sure. Okay, let's take a quick break, everybody. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.